It's one of the most iconic parts of California, the sprawling beaches. But after 2 years of record rainfall, now a growing conundrum: how to save the state's crumbling coastline.
The volleyball court was where the rocks were.
Marianne and Duke Stroud live smack on the beach in the city of Oceanside, which has lost 45 feet of sand since 2000.
We've had the volleyball in our front yard.
When Marianne's family moved here in the 40s, it looked nothing like it does today.
There really is no beach. The beach is gone.
Shrinking beaches in the area are in part due to man-made projects, but locals say made worse by the intensifying storms that have hammered the state and left homes teetering on cliffs, and parts of Highway 1 in Big Sur collapsed.
Some beaches across the state now look like this, mostly cobble and rocks, little to no sand, which beyond just making a beach enjoyable is critical to protecting these bluffs and slowing coastal erosion.
Scientists say sand acts as a natural buffer against pounding waves that eat away at the cliffs.
We have critical infrastructure like highways and railways that are threatened by erosion. If we don't have that beach there to buffer the waves as they come into our coastline.
Already, some cities are making plans to move train tracks and part of a highway further inland away from the eroding coast. This, as USGS says, by 2100, up to 75% of the state's beaches may disappear without limited human intervention due to rising sea levels. And so underway right now, a multi-million-dollar race to build back the beaches. In Encinitas, this diminished beach has recently been tripled in size by a U.S. Army Corps of Engineers sand replenishment project. And back north in Oceanside, a different approach.
This used to be sand coming right down here.
A grassroots group is advocating to build so-called speed bumps like this to slow the erosion. It's a strategy they say has already successfully saved Australia's Gold Coast.
We can't have devastation on our shoreline, and then now we're having an emergency response. Why don't we be proactive?
There's no one hoping for that more than Marianne and Duke, who are now dealing with a new kind of toll. As insurance companies pull out of the state due to growing damage from climate disasters, the cost of their coverage has tripled.
What have they told you?
That California has insurance problems and you're lucky to be insured.
What's next is now in limbo.
If more isn't done to change this, what's the future of this beach?
There is no future. This house is gone.
A changing coast and uncertain future, but a hope that saving the sand, if not a long-term fix, will at least buy California time to find one. Liz Kreutz, NBC News, Oceanside, California.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.